have lots of time for you to do some things and give me some feedback, and you ask questions, and we have some dialogue as well. I've been teaching now for 26 years in New York City Public Schools. I had this sort of wonderful experience at University Heights where we kind of did away with everything. Meaning that we did away with disciplines, we did away with grades, we did away with Regents exam. We actually kind of redid school in dramatic ways and divided the school into 3 groups and had, and there's a reason to say this, had a third of the kids grades 9 through 12, so we even got rid of grades 9 through 12 grouped together with a third of the teachers each, and we just said, okay, what kind of school do you think these young people should have? And I mentioned that to say that that was sort of my golden period, and I always kind of think about teaching in a way that leads back to the kind of change that was. You know, for lots of reasons that you know, we can't necessarily do those kinds of things anymore. But my hope is to try to find ways to teach every day in a way that is teaching for that kind of change. I'm also a tech liaison for the New York City Writing Project. I've been involved with the New York City Writing Project for more years than I've been teaching, probably almost. I made you a member of Youth Voices. First thing I'm going to want you to do is actually create a profile. No, you don't have to do a lot. How many people are already, let's start with this way, are already blogging with students? Your students blog in the classroom? Cool. Just kind of yell out, what platform are you using?
Blogspot.
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 I've been blogging with students for about 9 years, pretty much. And we've been using different kinds of blogging platforms. It's been kind of interesting. This is a Drupal site. Like, blogging is about community. It's about people talking back and forth to each other. But oftentimes what happens in classrooms is, well, the first thing that happens that is curious is that teachers put up a post and then students respond to it. Next stage, to my mind, would be working in some way. Their students are coming up with some of those topics. But our hope in this is that students will be coming up with their own topics, their own issues, and then blogging about those themselves, okay? And then getting feedback from each other. Social networking site is an attempt to create more interaction. There's not enough yet, but there's more happening there than was before.
I work with high school students, and this is what I've noticed. What I do, I ask them, and this might sound corny, but I say, let's breathe in some imagination. And I like to, somebody coined this term, trained imagination. I think that in high school particularly, they've already kind of politically know how to pass grades, and they've forgotten how to imagine and to design and to think outside the box. I call it these, what they call right brain skills. How do we assess, besides the Regents and multiple choice, but how do we actually assess right brain thinking, the imaginative?
I'm actually really optimistic with what kids are doing outside of school. I think they're reading more, they're writing more, they're doing more media. Kids are amazing right now, much more than we ever did. And so we just need to pour that into schools. You've got to find a place where they respect the work. You've got to find a place where they understand that you're not just playing on the computer, you are doing literacy, you are doing reading and writing, you're having your kids think. Very, very important to me that kids are reading literature, and if you look at the literature laws, you know that. But it's also really important to me that they're using Google Reader.